rabbil alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen amma ba'd fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem bismillahir rahmanir rahim as-salatu wassalamu alayka ya rasulallah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya habiballah as-salatu wassalamu alayka ya nabiyallah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya nurallah. Lesson number 1 is regarding, in this series, about Ilm Sarf. We will be studying from a book called Nisab Sarf, published by Al Madinatul Ilmiya, Dawat Islami. Before we begin any subject, it is important to know the definition, the topic, and the purpose of the subject. So this will be a short introduction regarding it. So what is Sarf? Sarf we can also call etymology or morphology. So Sarf is the rules and principles through which the method of making one kalima from another and changing it. And Sarf is a branch of knowledge which deals with the origin and history of words and the rules for their formation. Sarf also helps to comprehend the structure of a particular word. And Sarf teaches us how to make words from root letters. Sarf deals with the kalima, the words. So this was a definition of Sarf. Now what is the topic, the mawzu? इल्म सर्फ का मौजू सीगा के एतबार से कलिमा है. Meaning, the topic of sarf is kalima according to the sigha. The sigha is a specific form of word. What is the purpose of sarf? The purpose of sarf is to protect the mind from making mistakes in making and changing sighas. In other words, we can also say that the purpose of sarf is to help one to pronounce the words properly. And why is sarf called sarf? It is called sarf because the literal meaning of sarf is perna, to turn. And in this knowledge, the method of making different forms of a word by changing it are discussed. So this is why it is called sarf. We will also go through the exercises, the questions at the bottom. The question number 1, ilm sarf ki taarif bayan kijiye. What is ilm sarf? So we will mention the definition, which is the rules and principles through which the method of making one kalima from another and changing it is known. Question number 2, what is the topic and purpose of ilm sarf? ilm sarf ka mawzu और गर्ज और गायत बयान फरमाएं. So the topic we will say of sarf is kalima according to the sigha, and the purpose is to protect the mind from making mistakes in making and changing sighas. And why is ilm sarf called sarf? So ilm sarf ko sarf kyun kehte hain? In question number 3. So it is called sarf because the literal meaning of sarf is to turn, and in this knowledge, the method of making different forms of a word by changing it are discussed. So this is why it is called sarf. So sarf deals with kalima from an angle, from a one angle, formations, creation of words. And sarf, as we mentioned before, is known as the mother of knowledges, because just as a mother gives birth to the child, sarf gives birth to words, which then form knowledge. So this was a short introduction on ilm sarf, also lesson 1 here, and in future lessons we will discuss further, and slowly we will go into depth regarding this subject.